Hi, good morning everyone. This is Hira Babu and I'm going to start a Spring Boot application. From scratch, I want to tell you what is the Spring. Spring from the Spring framework, I will start the concept of Spring Boot and Spring framework. So, first we will go through Spring, the basic concept that is required, and then we will go for Spring Boot application. Okay, so complete Spring framework we are going to learn. It is very important for everyone that we should understand Spring framework. Okay, so keep Spring framework in Java. Okay, so understand what is this, and we will continue the overall lecture in this uh, lecture. Okay, so I'm going to start from here. What is this and why we have already started these things. Okay, so here you can understand, you can see that what I have written here. Okay, this is a Spring framework and we are going to start today. Okay, so who has created a Spring framework? First we should know who has created a Spring framework, and we should understand the concept what he has written. Okay, so Spring is written by Rod Johnson in 2003. 2003, right? 2003 he has written, and so first let him developed by Rod John Johnson. Okay, in 2003. So he has started and he has created this application in 2003, and from today we are learning the concept of this. Okay, so coming to the point. Okay, Spring framework makes easy for the development. Okay, Spring framework makes, you can say, makes development easy for Java EE applications, J2W applications, you can say. Okay, so it's become very easy once it came into the picture. Okay, before that it was very hard to do Spring framework. Okay, so what I told you that we have started a Spring framework, and Spring framework is developed by none other than Rod Johnson in 2003 to make the development easy for J2EE applications. Okay, so it is very helpful for beginner and experienced person, this tutorial. So be connected, stay connected, and learn the concept behind this, and you will get a lot of idea in this. Okay, so coming to the picture, why people are saying that this is the Spring framework, why developer is saying ki this is uh, why developer are saying ki this is a framework. Why? When people used to say this is the framework or this is not the framework, right? Since a Spring is very light. Okay, you can say Spring is very light weighted. Okay, lightweighted. It is very lightweighted in the sense ki have we have we do not have very complex, and we do not have uh, much complexity in the framework. Okay, so we are saying ki this is very lightweighted. How we will say that? Let's understand. So framework, ki when we say it is a framework, means it can be thought of as a framework right? Because why we are saying कि it is a framework of framework. People are saying कि a framework spring framework is a framework of framework. People are saying this is framework of frameworks. Why? Why people are saying? Because it provides what it provides. It provides various support. It provides various support to the various support to the framework, to the different framework in Java. Like we can say, you already know about struts, Hibernate, EJB and JSF, etc. Okay, and you can say etc. Okay, so there are various application that is used for developing the framework, that is used for developing the application, or you can say the framework. The framework in a broader sense, what we can say? We can say the Spring can be defined as a structure where we find the solution of various technical problems. We have all the solutions. Okay, so those things we use to tell the user. Okay, it gives a very lightweighted better framework, and it gives a framework of framework. Okay, so we have Spring framework in Java, and that gives various modules. So various modules in the sense, when Spring is gonna build, right? When Rod Johnson has started creating this framework, so he has analyzed and created some modules in Spring in a specific region for a specific modules. You understand? So let's understand what was that, right? So Spring framework modules are, like you can say, IOC. Let me do here. Let me go out. You can say, you can keep it as a note, right? Spring modules are of following types. You can say सकते हैं, या IOC, AOP you can say, DAO you can say, and context are there. You can say ORM is there, and web MVC, etc. Okay, so these are the Spring framework, have various modules. So understand this is very important for interview purpose also. Okay, so keep in the mind. So we will understand IOC and dependency injection first, and then we will understand what is the those things that we are talking. Okay, so coming to the point, and let's understand first key what is IOC and dependency injection and DI. Okay, so we will understand this first, and then we will go to the next topic. Okay, let's understand what is this. So dependency injection is inversion of control. You can say inversion of control. You can say inversion of control, or you can say IOC, right? You can say IOC, or you can say inversion of control, you can say. Okay, so let me go here and create some points. So what is IOC and what is the benefit? Let's understand कि we have a design pattern that are this is the design pattern that is used to remove the dependency from the programming code, right? They make the code easier to test and maintain. Okay, so how we will maintain, how we will do? So let's understand the first simple example. Let's see if we have an example. We have an example in the sense we have written a class and we have written a class and given the example class name as a student, and in the student what we have did, we have written like we student have some address, right? Student have some address like address. Okay, and the student constructor is here inside the class. Okay, so when constructor is going to be created at the runtime, so what he will do? So when a student object will be created at the runtime like this, address will be get initialized, address will be get initialized like address. So I want to know is this code is proper or not, right? So I'm going to highlight this code just, and will let you know is this code is okay or not. So understand here, when a student RAM is created at the runtime, then RAM has some address, right? RAM has some address. So if this is a default address, like he is in Delhi, so similarly other student is maybe from Calcutta or something else, or New York or somewhere else. If we are going to create another object at runtime, then we cannot give the address as different address, as you know, because we are passing in the constructor, this is a constructor, and when a object is created of student class at runtime, the address will be remain same due to this line of the code. So what will be good for writing the application, that if we have a class student like this, if we have a class and a student like this, and we want to create an object using this constructor, so we should not directly bind this address in this class, right? So what we should do, a very simple thing is that we have to understand like in such a cases, like there is a dependency, because there is a dependency between student and address, that is a tight coupling. So inversion of control, in the inversion of control scenario, we should do something better than this, right? So what we have to do, we have to just remove this address, this constructor. Let me copy these things and I will tell you here how we will do. So if we are using, we can write here in the inversion of control, scenario. Okay, scenario, the control of scenario, what we will write, we should write student like this, but student object at the runtime, what he will do, we have to pass a address, which address, like this address we have to pass in the parameter, and what we have to do, we have to do this dot address equal to not new address, because we have already a address, right? We have already address this address. Okay, so this address is this address. Okay, so we all know how we will do the parameterized constructor in a class. So at this time, this is the very good way to write the application. We already knows Spring framework and everything, in the OOPS class, right? But we have to remember कि we have many ways to write the program, but we should not understand a single thing at a time. We have to understand the whole application at the same time. We have to remove the tight coupling uh, of of the dependency between the classes. So we have to understand those things. So later, better look here. What we have to did here, key we have written this class here, and then we have written this class here. So we only have removed the dependency tight coupling like this type. Okay, here address will be same for everyone, every object of the student class, but here address will be changed at the runtime. So you have to understand this very small concept in here. So what we will have to we are doing here, we have what we are doing here. Yeah, you can say here we can write that ki there is a dependency. What you can say, ki there is a dependency between student, the student, and address class. Why? Because because they are tightly coupled. Okay, because tight coupling, right? They are tight coupling. Okay, you can say between. Okay, understand, remember this keyword, because the class we are using here is in the tight coupling field. So we have to look into that, and we have to remove the tight coupling things like this. Okay, so now what we will understand ki what is the what is the IOC benefit. So let's understand advantage. What is the advantage? You can say ki it makes the code loosely coupled, so easy to maintain was, right? It is easy to maintain, and then it makes the code easy to test. So we have to understand this very simple concept here, and we will understand the other Spring framework advantages. Like what are the advantages are there? So we can say this is the very initial and very basic thing that we have to understand. And now we have other advantages of Spring framework like IOC and DI. So we will understand one by one. So let's understand the things. Okay, so what are the things we have? So we have like in the Spring framework we have many advantages. Like we have a predefined templates are there. Okay, we have predefined templates, like we have JDBC, Hibernate we have, then we have JPA, and so many things we have. Next, what we have loose coupling things are there. What we have? Loose coupling is there. Another thing we have, like we have testing application is there, so it is very easy to test, right? So we have to also understand. So easy to test is there. Okay, next what we can say we have advantage, like we have it is a very lightweighted is there, as we already told it is lightweighted. Then we can say it is very fast for development. It's very fast development we can do, right, with the Spring framework in J2EE. So another thing we can say, we have powerful abstraction, like because we have JMS, we have JDBC, JPA and JTA. We will discuss these things in upcoming lecture. We will discuss. So stay here and learn Spring Framework. Other is we have declarative support we have. So there is multiple things that we can use writing the code, and we can understand at the same time, like we can say कि Spring Framework provides support for caching. We provide Spring Framework Spring Framework support provides support for, you can say, caching, validation, transaction, and we can say formatting. Okay, so we have many things in Spring Framework that we will understand one by one. Say stay with Programming Shift and subscribe the channel so that you can get more videos on Spring Framework and the Spring Boot application. So thank you guys, we will see you in the next lecture.